My name is Tonya Ward, and I'd like to share my story on the power of prayer. I used to pray, if it was what God wanted, He would do it, right? It took 10 years to conceive my oldest daughter. We had pretty much given up, and one night I prayed, and I just told God that if He wanted to bless me with a child, He'd have to do it on His own. So I gave it up to Him, and just a few weeks later, I was pregnant. We found out 13 weeks in that she had a birth defect, and again I prayed, please God, let her be okay. And at 5 months, we had another problem. So the specialist came in and said, there's a cloud on her brain. So he told us that we only had 1 week left to make the decision to terminate the pregnancy. So I went home and I prayed the whole way, and I told God I wasn't giving up, that I knew that He had blessed me with this child. I found out that the longevity is only 4 years, and that's when I lost it. So I was shouting at God, actually, and I didn't realize that that was actually prayer too. And the way that I know that it was God that was talking to me was because there was a peace, and there was no other explanation for why I felt so peaceful. And He said, I don't know why you're so mad. I haven't taken her. She's right there with you. So I was in front of my computer. I sent out an email to everyone in my contact list. My ask was the same. Please pray for me and Samantha. We only have a week to make a difficult decision, and the only decision that I plan to make right now is what color to paint her room. My ask was different this time. I said, please pray that they're wrong. So when we went in for the fetal MRI, the doctor called us in. She said, you know about the omphalocele, then I don't know why you're here, because her brain is perfect. And I cried a lot. So when she was born, she did have the surgery for the birth defect. We were released, she was released from the NICU 4 days later. Samantha does have a little bit of autism. She's very high functioning. My prayers right now have changed. Now I go and I stand boldly before God and I ask Him. I do know in the end His will is going to be done, but I'm pretty determined. And I ask Him the same thing that Jesus would ask, if there's any other way.